Are you somebody who loves the idea of owning an electric car but doesn't quite have the disposable income of, say, Queen Elizabeth or Lionel Messi? Well, then you are in the right place. Hello, Electroheads, I'm Ailish, and right now you and I are going to be looking at some exciting, affordable electric cars that will be coming to the market soon. And we're going to be talking about why they are so important. Let's start this all off with a trip east, really far east, to China. Chinese cars have come a long way since the BYD Coupe, which was a clear rip-off of a Mercedes, or the Cherry QQ, which was a clear homage of the Daewoo Matiz, or the Landwehr X7, which, do I even need to spell this out? Chinese car companies no longer simply, how do I put this, copy the homework of Western car companies? Except for Xpeng, maybe. The Chinese car industry is now the biggest in the world. The Chinese Tesla factories are making better quality cars than Tesla's American factories in the eyes of most car experts. And what's more, China has been selling a lot of electric cars domestically, and they have numerous incredibly rich corporations lining up to be the global leaders in electric car production. But unlike the China of the recent past, they don't just want to own the production, they don't just want to build and export to Europe where the cars will be rebadged, they want to take part in the brand war too. Chinese car brands are coming to America and Europe, and they're bringing some hefty marketing budgets with them. One of those companies is BYD, who produce a whopping range of 17 electric cars in China. They've only brought one of those cars to the West, which is the BYD Tang, a solid but unoriginal SUV. Sadly, despite being tipped to cost from 20 to 30,000 pounds, it's gone on sale at double the figure in Norway at just shy of 60,000 pounds. Hopefully this is just because everybody in Norway is super wealthy and successful and tall and attractive. So hopefully this is just BYD's way of testing the water in Europe. They are hotly tipped to bring a much lower priced car to Europe, and we think it's a fairly good bet that their BYD E2 hatchback will be one of the cars to make its way over. It has a starting price of just 90,000 yen in China. No, yen is Japanese. How do you say yuan? Is it yen? One?
Just say it.
Yuan.
And now I'm fluent.
It has a starting price of just 90,000 yuan in China, which is around 10,000 pounds. And it has a range of 250 miles, or 400 kilometers. See, you guys, you asked us to do kilometers and miles, and we're doing it. BYD's E3 sedan costs only marginally more and could be a good Model 3 alternative for those who want something more affordable. With a 47 kilowatt hour battery pack, it's a fairly quick car to charge, making it all the more appealing to some Western markets where charging infrastructure still needs more work. This is the kind of basic, bog standard electric car that we need. This is the Ford Mondeo of electric cars. No bells, no whistles, just a drivetrain, some wheels, and a roof. And I'm actually quite excited by it. The best-selling car in the UK this year is the Vauxhall Corsa. Most people who buy cars are not car fanatics or tech nerds. They don't need high spec, they just need a car.
It's quite simple.
At the moment, those people just have no financial incentive to go electric when they can get everything they need for less money in a Vauxhall Corsa or a Ford Fiesta. In fact, Rich has just done a very good video on this exact point. Electric cars, not really accessible right now, so go check out the video where he talks all about it, the inconvenient truth of electric cars. Okay, on to our second car. MG have absolutely stolen the show when it comes to affordable. Hey, get out of here, you. Oh, actually, she makes a good point. After you subscribe, check out our Instagram @Electroheads, where we have loads of really cool content. Anyway, back to the script. MG, yes, they have absolutely stolen the show when it comes to affordable electric cars, at least here in the UK. A brand knows it's doing well when everyone's mum wants to buy one, and the MG ZS EV has got everyone's mum talking. That's partly because back when our mums were our age, they were driving MG midgets, but it's also because MG have been offering decent spec for a price that isn't going to burn a hole in your purse. And they look set to double down on that with an electric hatchback. This will most likely be very similar to their MG3, which is currently only available as a petrol car. The electric version is virgin? The electric version is expected to have 150 miles or 240 kilometers of range and weigh in at less than 20,000 pounds. Great British pounds, not pounds. That would be, yeah. And that's not bad. It certainly makes it cheaper than the likes of the Honda E and even the Seat Me. If that range estimate is true, then it is slightly disappointing. It means it's yet another electric hatchback that's confined to be used as a city car. These cars are still important. We desperately need to be switching from petrol to electric in our cities to combat air pollution. But lower income families who can only justify owning one car will need something with more range so that it can also be used for longer distance trips too. But it is a step in the right direction, at least. So far in this video, we've talked about a Chinese brand which makes its cars in China. We've then talked about MG, a British brand which is actually Chinese owned. And now we're talking Tesla, an American brand which makes some of its cars in China. The moral of the story is that if you want an affordable electric car, it is probably going to have something to do with China.
Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Or is it? At last year's Battery Day, among other things, Elon let slip a little teaser about Tesla's plans to release a smaller, more affordable car. That is smaller and more affordable than the Model 3. He said, one of the things that troubles me the most is that we don't have a truly affordable car, and that's something we will have in the future. For that, we need cheaper batteries. This has been a fairly open secret in the car industry for a while now, but the plan seems to be coming together. Tesla has made some leaps in its battery technology, which not only reduces the cost of battery production, but also improves the efficiency of the batteries themselves. You've got to face it, Elon and his team, God, they're bloody geniuses.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And unlike the other cars on this list, the Tesla Model 2 will be produced in Europe at Tesla's vast and fancy Berlin Gigafactory. By the way, the Model 2 is not the confirmed name for the car. Knowing Tesla, they'll throw a curveball at us and name it the Tesla Matrix Mobile or the Tesla Elon Wagon. It's tipped that the Model 2 will go on sale in 2023 with its newly designed battery packs. And here's where things get very tasty. Even the entry-level version of the car is rumored to have the best value for money range in its sector. Elon has said that any range under 250 miles or 400 kilometers is unacceptably low, subtweeting a few other car companies in the process of saying that. With a price of less than $20,000 and range upwards of 250 miles, potentially even upwards of 300 miles or 408.2803 kilometers, the Model 2 could spank every other electric car on the market and open up electric cars to a whole new bracket of consumers. The Model 2 will be a game changer. Let us know in the comments below if you're one of those people that's planning on getting a Model 2 as their first electric car. I know you're all out there. Okay, back to China, looking at one of the lesser known electric Chinese marques. Aiways, which got its name because, in their words, AI is on the way, is a new kid on the block, forming in 2017. Slightly ropey name aside, Aiways are an ambitious young company and they're currently taking their U5 model to market in Europe and the UK. It's a fairly impressive car using the more adaptable structure platform they've designed, which is literally the name of it, by the way, not my description of it. It's a scalable modular vehicle platform, which is all the rage these days. Aiways have also developed their own battery tech. They're doing things the right way, but I couldn't even type Aiways on the script for this video without it being autocorrected to Airways. The same thing happens on Google, meaning that everyone from British Airways to a British alternative rock band end up being listed above the company when you search for them online. They've got a big marketing exercise to undertake in the West, but the U5 will definitely help them with that. Reportedly, the U5 will only be available through their website and by leasing directly from the company. You won't be able to buy one outright. outright. This cuts out the need and cost for physical showrooms or dealership networks. The lease cost of €400 or £350 per calendar month puts the car at a rough sticker price of around €35,000 or £30,000. That's the most expensive car on this list so far, but with a range of 400 kilometers or 250 miles, 204 horsepower and a 63 kilowatt hour battery pack allowing a 35-minute fast charge to 80%, it's a solid first effort. You've just got to hope that they can significantly bring costs and spec down on their next effort and give us something truly affordable. Right, take a deep breath, guys, because I've saved the best until last. Over in Germany, something special is happening, and that thing is called the Xbus. If the Honda E and the VW camper had an environmentally conscious love child, this would be it. Look at this thing. It's adorable. The Xbus is a modular vehicle that can come in many different forms. Camper van, people carrier, pickup truck. Look at it. It has a maximum range of 600 kilometers or 400 miles, which is right up there with the best electric cars out there. It achieves this through a combination of being lightweight, weighing in at just 450 to 600 kilograms unladen, and through having solar cells all over the car, which can deliver up to 200 kilometers of range per day. Working prototypes of the car have been built, and in mid-2022, production will start at Xbus's factory in It's a Hoe.
What?
Yeah, the factory is literally called It's a Hoe.
Are you serious?
The starting price for the Xbus will be below €20,000, and it looks from their website like they will be building a right-hand drive version for the UK. I'm making this assumption based on the fact that they have prices listed in British currency. So what we have here is a 400-mile range electric car for less than €20,000. Now that is what I'm talking about, people. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that the Xbus makes good on their claims in their promotional material, because we would love to see this car on the road, please. Right, that wraps things up for me, guys. If there's a car we've missed out, why not let us know in the comments? Or if you have a question about any of the cars in this video, give us a shout. You can also go one further than that and join our Discord. That's right, the link is in the description of this video, and you'll be able to chat to me about electric cars, electric bikes, and even have input on upcoming ideas and videos. And finally, subscribe to my channel. Do it right now. I'm not leaving until you do.
Three hours later.
Oh, have they done it? Have they done it? Yeah? Yeah, you've done it, yeah. Bye.